Hello, in this video I'd like to showcase a tool that you may or may not be familiar with called Gemini from Google. So this is kind of Google's alternative to ChatGPT, and it works pretty much the same way. If you've used ChatGPT, you should be very familiar if you get into Gemini. It's interesting. Of course, ChatGPT and a lot of these other bigger companies tend to get a lot of the press that can be a little more well known, but Google has a pretty decent chatbot of their own. In fact, a lot of the research that ChatGPT and a lot of more modern, more more used chatbots are built on. A lot of that research was done by Google. So this is Gemini, and I know this is a video on AI image generation. So all we're going to do is just kind of basically type in a prompt. So I'm going to say a cartoon illustration of a hippo ballet dancer on stage performing Swan Lake. Again, terrible spelling. Let's see. 2D Looney Tunes style. Alright, and I'm going to copy that. Let's just go ahead and give it a go. So, as you can see, all I had to do is type in what kind of image I wanted, and it's going to create using, you can see here, Image Gen 3. This is, again, Google's model maker. And bingo, there we go. And there's my illustration. Again, hippo ballet dancer in the Looney Tunes style. Pretty easy. Let's try another one. Let's see. Photo realistic studio shot of, let's say, I don't know. Let's see. Hipster drinking coffee for an advertisement in the year 2002. Oh. Told you I'm bad at spelling coffee. Dyslexia. Alright. Let's try it out. And again, see what we got. So if you watch any of the other videos, I do kind of mention how a lot of times I feel like AI image generation works really great as a component and maybe not the entire thing. Okay. Again, I love this t-shirt of this band of nonsense. It's one of the things I think that AI generators are still having trouble with, but that looks like a studio shot of a guy drinking coffee. Let's see. Business. Let's see, we'll do a business headshot for LinkedIn profile. We'll do 4K. Realistic of metal skinned android in a blue suit. I don't know, so we get. Yeah, I'm just kind of making these up. But here we go. So if you haven't ever tried it, it's worth checking out Gemini. Obviously, all these things have kind of like a pay-for program. I've never even paid for anything, but Google has some pretty amazing AI tools, and while they may not get kind of the same press or kind of talk about elements, you can see here again, pretty decent job. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. All right. Again, the best part about this is all you have to have is a Google account, log in, and it is free to use. This one has kind of again, terrible text. Don't expect much when it comes to text. But as far as the images themselves, they look pretty good. Okay, well, I hope you have fun and experiment using Gemini. And again, I can't wait to see what kind of fun things you might create.